Today's video is for a Libra. So if you're ready and you have something to drink, let's get this party started. All right, so we will shuffle these cards up. Anything that falls out is important. And at the end, we will consult the tarot deck. So again, this reading is for a Libra. This is for friend, viewer, family member, Jessica. Jessica is a 1976 Libra baby. And we are going to do a 23 card wheel spread for her. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma GAINZ. This is Bohippianlife. I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. This card doesn't want to be shuffled. I'll leave all those links in the description box below if you're interested in that. But this video is all about cards, an oracle card reading to be exact. All right, so this card that did not want to be shuffled is the Come Together reversed. Anything important we leave for the end. Now, let's lay the cards out for this wheel. Cards 1, 2, and 3. These cards represent the energies around you right now. The heart of the issue. 1, wide open. 2, moonlight. And 3, golden palace. The next cards, these cards represent cards 4, 5, and 6 represent winter or midnight. Let's get a better view here. Cards 7 and 8 are going to be an alternative path to these ones. It's going to take up a lot of room. Cards 9, 10, and 11. These cards represent spring or the dawn. 9, 10, and 11. They're supposed to be in a circle. There we go. Cards 12 and 13 are alternative cards to these ones. 12, 13. I'm going to run out of room. Cards 14, 15, and 16. These cards represent summer or noon. 14, 15, 16. Giving some room. We will dig closer, look closer, don't worry. Cards 17 and 18 are alternative cards to these cards. 17, 18. My wheel is not so beautiful here, but that is what we're making. Cards 19, 20, and 21 are fall or dusk. 19, 20, and 21. Cards 22 and 23 are alternative cards to these cards. 22 and 23. Now, let's dig deeper. And the card that fell out, I just had put it off to the side, that's all. These cards are red in the direction they fall. So if they are reversed, you will get the reversed meaning. Again, cards 1, 2, and 3 are what is going on right now. So let's look closer. So the first card that fell and what is going on with you right now is the wide open card. The wide open card, all manners of opportunity are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams, and that your goals, my friend, they are in sight. The second card, Moonlight. This card, Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches are right on target. My friend, stop second guessing yourself. Your perception is especially sharp right now. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. So follow it. And the next card, Golden Palace, reversed. My friend, envy, jealousy, and possessiveness are the character flaws to be careful of at this time. Again, this is right now. What is going on with you right now? Jess, you or someone else is closed off, unable to remain open to new ideas or intimacy. Heed this gentle warning that too tight a hold on what or who you love or what you aspire to will choke the life out of that which you desire. Open your heart and loosen your grip, for what is truly yours can never be withheld from you. If another is shutting you down, let that person be. Don't try to force a door or a mind to open. Now let's go deeper. All right. 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to try to get you a better angle. So 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. These cards represent either the winter time or midnight. So let's dig deeper. And the first one we're going to read is Spirit of Place. And this is in the 4th place. And ironically, it is card number 4. And this card says, authenticity is the essence of power. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says the answer to your query is the answer is in the theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answers you've been seeking. Your greatest power, Jessica, is your authenticity. Card number 5, education, reversed. Stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manners of mysteries are revealed, so be open. It's okay not to know. In card in position 6, intention, reversed. Are you clear about your intentions? Or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or your ambitions? This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is the time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take the time out to regroup. Cards 7 and 8. These cards are an alternative to cards 4, 5, and 6. Let's look closer. So your alternative choices on this path, cards 4, 5, and 6. Heal the ouch, reversed. This card is a message urging you to make amends for any harm you've done to another. Appraise yourself honestly. Have you been selfish, greedy, or inconsiderate of others? Have you harbored resentment toward those who have harmed you in the past? Practice deep and radical forgiveness. In order to be free, Jess, to know healing, you must surrender your old hurts and begin anew. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself is important too. Be humble and willing to admit to your weaknesses. Know the imperfections of the human personality. Walk tall as you take the path of the shaman, the wise elder who is willing to go into the shadows to bring healing light to those old wounds. Alternative card number 8, goblins, reversed. My friend, it's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues because they impact your own. No one is perfect. But in this case, you're particularly vulnerable to being manipulated. Don't take this world personally. When the Goblins card arrives reversed, it's a sign to step back with detachment. Don't let other people's stuff lead you into reacting from an old wound. Love yourself unconditionally. Set boundaries, and your goblins will fall asleep. Love is the only answer. Now, as far as the winter or midnight, I don't know if nighttime is a difficult time for you, or maybe the winter is a difficult time for you. Only you know if it's winter or midnight. The next set of cards are cards 9, 10, and 11. Let's look closer. So again, cards 9, 10, and 11. These cards represent either the springtime or dawn. The first card we have is the Wizard of Awareness, reversed. And this card says, this card comes to you in this position to warn you that too much force behind a desire for a specific outcome robs you of a true and full experience. So step back, take your energy away from your situation, and focus on gratitude for the ever-changing conditions of life. Are you perhaps trying to control the outcome of something because you don't trust in your highest good? Meditate, be still, and your answers will come without any effort on your part. Be a neutral observer, and you'll see how this moment is but a small marker on the map of your life's journey. The next card is One Ring Circus, reversed. If you think that the sun won't rise without you, then it's time to change. Perhaps you believe no one will be there to help you, or you expect that you have to do all the work, emotional or otherwise. This is a fear-based idea and only serves to alienate you from others by taking away their right to participate. When you receive this card may indicate the misuse of power. Give it up and let go of the need to control how the wind blows, and let others play their part. You don't need to be invincible, have all the answers, or be the savior. Things will get done if you step out of your own way. My friend, another meaning of this card suggests that someone else may be trying to control you. This needs to be addressed. Do not be afraid to set a boundary. This is a wonderful step to interdependence. Consider the example of two trees planted side by side, sharing the sunlight equally, neither overshadowing the other. Card in position 11, Peaks of Joy, upright. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Now, your alternative cards are 12 and 13. Let's see what they have to say. Cards 12 and 13 is an alternative path for cards 9, 10, and 11. Number 12 is movement. This is the time for positive momentum. As you come out of a period of restriction, Know you're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form, and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Card number 13 on your alternative path, sad embrace, reversed. My friend, are you suffering over your suffering? Do you feel that life is treating you unfairly and that you've been robbed or deprived of what you're entitled to? Do you long for a love that eludes you or the success that has been bestowed upon others? Righteous anger and a sense of entitlement lead to a trap of ego. Your suffering and loss will pass if you let them. If you hold on to your perception of unfairness, then you'll find yourself in its tight grip, unable to breathe freely. The only solution is to drop your victim stance and embrace the sadness so that it may dissipate naturally in time. Trials and tribulations build character, which is its own gift. Find something to be grateful for and take responsibility for your part in all matters. However painful it may be to sit with your sadness, remember that you are loved and will not be left adrift forever. Have faith, for this too shall pass. You are not a victim, only a traveler on a hero's journey. It's okay to be disappointed for now, but know that someday you'll look back and see great value in this experience. And again, my friend, this is either spring or dawn. Cards in position 14, 15, and 16. These cards represent summer or noon. So card in position 14, the Bone Collector. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding, and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible with awareness. The wounds of the past need not define you. In card number 15, Do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it? Now's the time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Perhaps the imbalance in your relationship is due to a conscious choice you've made. If so, make sure you aren't being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you found some kind of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. My friend, don't give away the farm for a smile. Card number 16, flying. My friend, if you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. This is a sign that your waiting is over. All your hard work is paid off, and the things that you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. Now, your alternative path to summer or noon are dry desert and deep freeze. Card number 16, and again, this is your alternative path to summer or noon. The subject of your inquiry is barren and can't give you anything right now. No matter how beautiful and seductive the shimmering glow of a mirage, this is an illusion. Jessica, when the dry desert card is reversed, it is a warning not to be hypnotized into thinking you will achieve your desire. This well is empty. My friend, consider the gift here. Know that while this is not the right place, person, or circumstance for you at the moment, it means that something much better, more fulfilling, and life-sustaining is coming. Celebrate the warning and be grateful. The next card on your alternative path is deep freeze. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity right now, so reflect. If you like to read, find a good book. Maybe go get a massage. Just rest and dream. My friend, that is for your summer or quite possibly your noon. Cards 19, 20, and 21. These are your fall cards or dusk cards. Again, the first card is Sacred Pool reversed. And again, this is fall or dusk. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Remember, you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. The next card in your fall or dusk time frame is Magical Stream reversed. And this card in the reverse position represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration. But my friend, this isn't one of them. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyways. And the last card in your fall or dusk time frame is Strength reversed. When you see the Strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition aren't necessary to keep you in balance. Excuse me, let's reread that. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. So let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take its place. Your alternative cards on your path to fall or dusk are right here. And again, these are alternative paths to your fall or dusk time frame. Stormfields reversed. Now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama in your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Jessica, find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass, and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. And the last card on your alternative path in the fall time frame or dusk time frame is Solitude reversed. Too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in the merriment. Hiding out only leads to loneliness and negative thinking. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this and not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know, because Spirit finds ways to speak through them without their even knowing it. You have the key to let yourself out of this prison. You are loved, and you are never alone. I'm going to zoom out, bring in the card that fell out when we were shuffling. This is the Come Together reversed card. And this card says, it is a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love, when in fact they are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well, to the point that you are also depleted. Know this, true love will not be denied you. What is truly for you will never walk past you, or truthfully, it will never require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. Let's consult the tarot deck and see what they have to say. These are my oldest, most trustworthy cards I have. One more. See if they have anything to impart for you, any words of wisdom. That's the one. The Trapper. Let's look closer. This is a Two of Pipes. This card, the essence of the Trapper is realized in the concept of beginnings, new trails to blaze, new lessons to learn, and new directions. One must have the courage to stand alone, and also the power and energy to help others as needed. The key concepts here are strength and compassion. Now, this card can also mean, this could mean that something might happen quite fast. The two, meaning it could be a number of days. It could be 2 days. And truthfully, it happens, it's going to be super fast. I already said it, it's the fastest when it comes to time. And I see March. Spring. So maybe spring. I don't know, my friend. But if you want a specific date, I'm seeing March 21st through the 30th. I don't know if that means anything to you. Before I end our video, though, I like to end with a little request so that you could get back to me, if you will. Are you constantly seeing things repeatedly over and over? Now, these can be animals, shapes, books, flowers, anything like that. They all have a deeper, significant meaning. They could have a deeper, significant meaning. Let's see, what else do I have for you? As for being a Libra, we already know that you're a charming person. You're very sincere, and you try to be as fair as you possibly can. Also, I'd like to know, are you drawn to any colors recently? Because those, colors mean a lot. Anything. And it can be, I say it all the time, it could be just a feeling of deja vu. But if you can remember what it is, that it has a deeper meaning, and we may be able to look into it deeper and find out why. So let's zoom out. This is such a large reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You guys, current subscribers, members, you are the best. Thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. If you're not a subscriber and you like this type of content, we would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. Most important, though, I hope you have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video. And if you are a viewer watching this and you would like a reading of your own, leave me a comment, send me an email, and I would love to do a reading for you. Hope to hear from you soon. Again, have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.